Good morning, church family. Ron Branscombe here. I get the blessing of sharing with you about 1 Samuel chapter 4. And where we left off on chapter 3 yesterday was God had spoken to Samuel and had given him word that Eli's family was going to be judged and it was not going to end well. So where chapter 4 picks up, and I'm really bad about using sports analogy to compare things, but you're going to have to bear with me on this because chapter 4, we get the picture of Israel starts off in battle with the Philistines. And in the first battle, they get beaten pretty bad. They lose 3,000 men in that battle. And just like when you might have a football team that is getting beat in a game, and the coaches are thinking, you know what, we have this trick play that we can use that's going to help turn the tide and help us win the game. And so they're just waiting at the right time to try this trick play. And sometimes that trick play backfires, and it even makes things even worse. And so that's what we get here in chapter 4, because when Israel came back after that first battle where they lost 4,000 men, the elders of Israel said, "Hey, you know what? We need to take the Ark of the Covenant to this battle, to the second battle. You know, that's our trick play. You know, we didn't use that the first time, but we're going to take God and the Ark of the Covenant with us into battle." You know, in previous generations, that God was with the Israelites, and they were successful in that battle. But at this point, the Israelites were headed down a wrong path. So they went back to battle with the Philistines, and this time, it didn't matter what trick play they had. They lost 30,000 men in that particular battle. And so, and the really bad thing is the Ark of the Covenant was taken by the Philistines. So not only did they lose those men, they lost the Ark of the Covenant. And so from that battle, one of the warriors came back and crossed paths with Eli, and Eli was waiting anxiously because he had two of his boys, Hophni and Pinhas, who were in that battle. And the gentleman that had come back with his clothes were torn, and he'd obviously been in battle, he shared with Eli, who Eli at this time was 98 years old, had bad sight. He'd shared with Eli that, hey, both your sons were lost in battle. So that's not good news for Eli. And upon hearing that news, he was sitting in a chair and he fell back and broke his neck and passed away at that moment too. And so we start seeing the prophecy or God speaking to 1 Samuel, and things coming to fruition. And then one of Eli's daughter-in-laws was starting to go into labor, and she passed away too, but the baby was survived, and it was a boy, and his name was Ichabod, and that particular name means the glory has departed Israel. And with the Ark of the Lord being captured, before the young lady passed away, she knew that the glory of God had left Israel. Not only physically with the ark leaving, but with her losing Eli and Eli losing his two sons. Israel was headed down the wrong road. So, point of this, that's where chapter 4 leaves us, is, you know, we want to use God sometimes as our trick play that, oh yeah, I can bring this to the table. Or we use God as a tool to accomplish something. Really the goal should be, we should be the tool that God uses to accomplish his will. Y'all have a blessed day. Take care. Bye.